raised once again. After their extremely successful reconnaissance mission, the troops from Saltmarsh and the lizard people are able to go out into the base and take out the rest of the Sehaugen. After a joyous celebration, our crew took their rewards and loot and bid Saltmarsh adieu. Back on the Sea Ghost, our crew settles in for a well-deserved night of sleep. However, the evening brings yet another prophetic dream and vague instructions on where to find the next of the artifacts.
Okay, anyway. So after all the festivities and the craziness and, you get paid and all that, that night you get another dream from your sentient weapons. It's not quite so vivid as the last one, but it is a little more directly helpful in that you see kind of like almost like a montage, a very special box, very obvious, and you just know without even looking inside that that's where one of the objects is that you seek. You see it being bartered and sold several times, and various hands claiming it, losing it, stealing it, killing over it, inheriting it, and so on and so forth. And finally it gets loaded on a ship, and then you see a storm and the ship sinks, and you get a very strong feeling where more or less where it sank. So as the dream fades, it's kind of like it pulls back and you see the sea from farther and farther above, and you start to recognize the features of the sea, because you've all been about. So the shipwreck is somewhere close to the little island, kind of between Seaton, Monmurg, and Baymouth, in the middle of the Bay of Javin there. So with that as your starting point, you should be able to set sail fairly easily and get within range for your location spells. But before you set off, is there anything you wish to do in town?
I'm good. We've got a bunch of crap that can be sold. True.
Well, we might also be at the point of the campaign where we don't worry about that quite so much.
Yeah. Well, in that case, we could just.
I goofed.
I was gonna say, what's going on?
So you have a place to start to look for the next artifact. It's a little island in the middle of the bay that usually people avoid.
Which means it's the perfect place to look.
Of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why they avoid it? Well, you don't know offhand.
We're gonna find out.
I was gonna say we're gonna find out.
Yeah, although you're headed right now to the sea around it, not the island itself. Let's see. Okay, pulling up Leia's. No.
I like the map art. It's pretty.
What is roll 20 is being a pill?
I know, it was like taking me forever to get emblems up. Like, well, just because I didn't play it yet last week.
Yep. Okay. So, spend some time in town, you sell off some of your junk, and you're ready to head out. Okay, so... Oh, I guess I did change you over. Okay. So yeah, start out from Saltmarsh. You wind your way past the island that used to have that evil cult. Now it's burned down. That was your guys' doing. Hopefully you remembered to warn the new owners, Saltmarsh, to not spend too much time underground there in the area with the traps and stuff. Hopefully.
We probably gave him a heads up.
We gave him an updated map.
Yeah. I don't know why it
With the
shouldn't mind me of-
caveat that it is updated,
Yeah,
yet
I'm
not
a-
perfect.
Yes. I must admit, I'm a little tired loopy, and so I just reminded of the meme. It's a picture from Star Trek Picard of Picard and Riker talking. And it's like, remember that time we discovered all of the admirals of Starfleet headquarters were space aliens? And Riker's like, we told someone about that, right? But yeah, you told someone about all the traps and monsters and stuff underneath their shiny new lighthouse fortress.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, like I said, it's not particularly hard to find the place. You had a pretty good notion where to start between the vision, which 2 of you got this time, because you have 2 of the items,
Mhm.
and because you sailors, you've been through that area. So you get out pretty close, and then between the spellcasters, you're able to find the shipwreck. Okay, now, this is far enough down that it's perpetually dark. Right? The good news is you now have a little more experience of fighting underwater. And of course, you have enough magic between you to not need to worry about the effects of water. You can swim and move out just fine. Is Ember coming along?
Well, we got that cloak, right? That you
All right. Yeah, you did. It'll take a little longer for Ember to get used to swimming, but it's possible. Okay, so go ahead and roll initiative now. We won't need it just yet, but just get that out of the way. And your character's there at the top right of the map.
Yep, thank you. That was going to be my next question.
I don't see Enya. Oh, am I blind? That's...
No, I somehow missed. I thought I grabbed that one, but did not.
There we go. Also got to zoom quite a bit.
Ew.
All right, now let's see. We're going to do something a little different this time. Okay, so I think who of you has or who does not have dark vision?
I know don't.
Okay, so Finea has it at a range of 30 feet. Oh, sorry, 60 feet, but this far underwater with the water and stuff, it's reduced to 30. So that's your... Actually, Oceanus.
Nice.
Okay, Oceanus and Finea have dark vision.
So does
60
Enya.
Feet. So does Enya. Okay. Alright. Leia does not have dark vision. And does not have the spell dark vision. So I think Oceanus is just going to help you guys out because he can cast dark vision. Major armor, dark vision's the second. So who all needs it? Betty and Leia and Ember?
I believe so.
Okay, so he's used up all of his second level spell slots.
Okay. I will mark that accordingly. Or you've already done it.
I already did it. Although, if you plan ahead, he could... Because dark vision lasts 8 hours. So you could take a... cast it and then take a breather to get his spell slots back with... what's the word I'm looking for? Arcane recovery. There you go. Okay, that might be a little too dense, huh?
What?
Oh, I'm just like I'm looking at everybody's auras on the map.
Oh yeah, the overlap.
Okay, well, that is not working the way I was hoping. So we're going to turn the auras off, and just remember, you cannot see farther than 30 feet away from you. I will try and keep the monsters hidden accordingly, because of course there's monsters.
Well, yes,
Well,
from
we-
the water.
That's not even a spoiler.
I was gonna say.
Okay. So you're in the dark. You don't need. You can see in the dark. Okay. And that's kind of where you come down off the ship down to the bottom. Ember's still getting a little used to this, so we'll say, okay, on land speed for Ember is 40 feet. We'll say 20 feet underwater.
Okay.
For the time being. We'll probably go up a little later, but...
All
right. So, from where you're standing, you actually don't see the wreck yet, but you know it's dead ahead of you. So, Leia... Oh. Okay, Leia's up first. Okay. Just gonna move forward. Okay. Leia will get to there. 6 squares. And she will... motion back to you guys and then point off in either direction. Because she sees things here and here. They are in fact sharks. Very large sharks. Oh,
Yummy.
Yep, they look
Speaking
very
of
friendly.
shark fin soup.
Yeah, really.
Come on, computer, give me the character sheet. You know, I think we might try and be pragmatic here. Okay. So Leia is going to cast Fear. If it works, the 2 sharks there will just run away and not come back. Or at least not for a while. Okay, so I need to get wisdom saves from those 2 sharks, who we're going to call... Guys, I can't select yet. There we go.
Bob and Tom.
Well, yes, Bob is red, Tom is blue. They are going to roll wisdom saves. And they failed miserably.
Woohoo!
Like, I can almost tally up both rolls together in one hand.
Oh gosh. Wow, that's bad.
So these 2 dudes are frightened and they will run away, at least for a while. And that is her turn. She will motion you forward cautiously.
Okay.
It's Oceanus' turn.
Okay, well, I guess he's just gonna 1, 2, 3.
I know there's kind of a white grid you can see in there too. The black grid's the one that you want to pay attention to.
That's what I figured. I can barely see the white grid.
Yeah, the white's the original, but I wanted the ship to be a little bigger, so I,
Oh, that's fine.
tweaked it.
Okay.
Well, so Oceanus can see the 2 sharks now.
Uh-huh.
Actually, you can only see one of them, but he knows the other one's there.
All right. Well, he's just gonna move up to catch up to Leia, and that's it.
Okay, it's Finea's turn.
Same with Finea. 1, 2, 3. There you go.
All right. And now it's Betty's turn.
I'm gonna come join the party. Sup?
Here we come to be right
Okay.
here.
All right. Now it's Red Shark's turn. And on his turn, he will move 100 feet.
Oh. Okay.
Because he just runs away as fast as he can. Now, I get another save at that point because he can't see Leia anymore. But I failed. And so he'll keep going. And frankly, at that point, 200 feet away, it's a normal shark. Probably not going to be back. So that shark's taken care of.
Hi. Hi, Felicia.
Yeah, and then the other shark, same thing. Yeah, he runs away. Swims off as fast as his little fins that aren't so little can carry him, and he will keep going next round. In fact, let's see. I still have to make the save. So let's just see. First shark. Okay, after 8 rounds, he made his save. Which meant he was 800 feet away. He's not coming back.
Okay.
Second shark. Fail. 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 Success! Those sharks ain't coming back.
Oh, good.
That was
See, that's the thing. Fear, it's like there's 2 ways it's super useful. Well, a bunch of ways. One, you trap them in a space so they can't get away and they can't get out of line of sight, so they can't even make saves. Or it's a big open place and they just keep going until they're no longer a threat because they're so far away. Okay, it's Ember's turn.
Oh, Emma's gonna try to get over there. He's gonna go 20.
Double move can get you to there.
Okay.
And then Enya's up.
And she's feeling lonely back there, so she is. Oh my goodness, will you stop that? My thing was like, edit token. I'm like, no, I don't want to edit it. Mouse is being stupid.
Quite. Okay, this fight might be quicker than I thought it was going to be. But that's okay.
Yeah.
The first rule of Shark Fight Club is you don't talk about Shark Fight Club.
Yeah. I seem to have really bad luck with sharks. Don't know why. It's too much sharks. Alright, it's round 2. Honestly, you can get 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, everyone can get there without much problems. At that point, you would notice. No, you would not. Okay, at that point, you still haven't seen anything else. But the other shark has seen you. Alright, we're going to see. So we're going to try out something that other games use. I think it's a great way to do it. It's called reaction. So basically in this case, how hungry is the shark? Honestly, not very hungry. His buddies ran off. He saw that. So I think the shark's going to leave. He's just going to wander away from you guys. He's not particularly hungry. His little sharky brain's like, where'd my buddies go? Do they know something I don't?
Nobody get a paper cut.
Right?
Yes, that is a very important bit of advice. Because, sharks and blood. But for now, the sharks aren't an issue. Okay, so you're at the ship. You can see it now. It's clearly broken into 2 pieces with another little tiny third. The front half, it would be a little harder to get inside. It's kind of buried in the sand more. But through the grate there, you could wiggle your way in and get into the front half. The back half, there's still a chunk open. You can walk in or swim in right through there. Which part of the ship are you going to explore? Let's move around to round 3. Okay, I'm actually going to change Leia's initiative order because I don't want to go first because I'm controlling her. And I don't want to be the one making decisions about what you're doing because that's just silly.
Okay. Well then.
Unlike some DMs, I don't like to have conversations with myself. I don't know if you get that
And the
reference
rest
or
of
not,
us
but-
are sitting there going like, okay.
Yeah.
Well.
So Oceanus is up first.
Word's a
Okay.
strong bad. You can't control me.
Yeah, I think Oceanus would like to go back here.
You
said
all
there-
understand. I mean, don't understand. Okay,
so you said
he
there was
goes
an
through there.
entrance back here, yes?
Yeah, he can see
Okay.
inside.
Okay.
It looks like it's mostly rotted, a lot of barnacles and junk and seaweed. However, there is a faint glow coming from the back.
Oh.
And give me a perception check for Oceanus.
Okay. Get my thing up here.
Oh, pretty good. Okay, in the faint glow, he can make out kind of a humanoid shape, but it's kind of transparent. So he's like, "Oh, that's a bad guy, or a ghost, or something." So his
Okay.
turn's done. And hey, it's the ghosty thing's turn.
Oh, fun.
It's gonna move right up to Oceanus'
Yay.
face and try and claw him.
Ah.
Or, well, not so much claw, but like run its little ghostly hand through his face. Which, that's not better.
No, no, it is not.
However, he misses.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's like trying to move its hand straight through his face, and then she's like, "Yeah," and moves out of the way. Okay,
No touchy.
Finea, you're up. There is an
Okay.
undead haunting this wreck.
Well, guess what I have?
What
something-
do you have?
That's a little something we like to call turn undead.
Okay, what's your DC?
It is. Hold on. It's 15.
Well, I thought it would have been higher than that. Well, no, I guess not at your level. 15, huh? Yep. Alright, because wisdom's only... Okay, well, in that case, he actually made it.
Ah, shoot.
Yep, I tied 15.
Oh.
Yep. But good attempt. Okay, it's Leia's
I got all
turn.
excited.
I know. Are you to the point where you can do it twice per day? Or twice per rest yet?
I'm not sure.
Getting around there. Let's see. Channel Divinity twice per rest at level 6.
I'm at level 8.
So yes, you can do it twice.
Oh, good.
That'll be your next turn. So Leia's gonna do something. Okay, so she releases her fear because clearly they're gone. Or maybe she doesn't, but that's what she does. Call emotions, command. Well, making things flee seems like fun. So dissonant whispers. If it'll come on. Come on. There you go. Okay. The Wraith needs to make a wisdom saving throw again. This time it fails. Okay. So it takes 19 points of psychic damage and then moves to flee because it is forced to. Now, I don't believe Oceanus has Warcaster. No, he does. Well, that's not good for me. Okay, so Oceanus can cast a spell as a reaction. However, it has to be a spell that only targets one creature. Which, in this case, means it's got to be one of his cantrips. So, Ray of Frost or Shocking Grass. What do you want to do? Anyone? Chrissy?
What?
Oceanus gets a reaction because the Wraith is fleeing. He can use one of his cantrips.
Oh, we'll do Shocking Grasp.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Definitely hits. And the spirity dude. Oh my, 60 feet. Jeez.
Wait, so he shot him through the back of the what's left of the ship?
Yes. Well, Oceanus zaps him, and Leia makes him flee, and he goes 60 feet away, straight out through the back of the ship. You can't see it right now.
Okay.
Oof.
Now, the Wraith will probably be back. The sharks were just, animals, but the Wraith is clearly haunting this place. Okay, now Leia is going to move in towards the glowy bit. It is now Betty's turn. Fortunately, there are no targets to shoot just yet. The one you saw just ran out through the back of the ship.
Yeah.
So you could move in, you could ready an action, you could dig in the sand.
I'll just move in.
Okay.
Let's see, digging the sand, that's Emperor's job.
Yeah.
Quite. All right. Okay, so that's your action.
Yep.
You still have your bonus action and your... actually, that was your move. You still have your action and your bonus action. So you could move right up to the glowy bit if you wanted.
Where is it?
It's right here on the inside
Okay.
of the ship.
I do like glowy things.
Okay.
Because
so there's your
glowy is kind of like shiny.
All right. So there's the remains of a bunch of crates back there. Clearly the ship's cargo. Most of them are well rotted. I mean, it's clear this ship has been here for years. Maybe even decades. There is the one crate that is in perfect condition, and it's glowing, clearly. It is small enough you could fit it in a bag or a bag of holding. Doesn't look like it's particularly heavy. It's kind of like, well, let's see. Go double check what's in it.
Is it?
Before I tell you dimensions.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like, a foot wide, maybe a foot and a half long, maybe a foot and a half deep. So not very big.
Aww.
Is it locked?
Yes.
Okay.
But you could just take the whole thing with you if you want.
Okay. Yeah. I'll pick it up and stick it in a
Okay.
bag of holding.
All right.
We can figure out what it is after we get
Yep.
after we
Once we're above water.
exactly.
Yeah. The moment your fingers touch it, the glow shudders, and then a big pulse of light shoots out in every direction, going straight through the ship too. So it's it's not strictly speaking normal light. That's the good news and the bad news. Because then you start seeing shapes appear around you, shapes you've seen before.
Oh boy.
Okay. So
We got
somewhat like the other
company.
dude. If it'll. Hello, computer.
Hello, computer. Did you try speaking into the mouse?
Yes. Let's use the keyboard. How quaint. Okay, what is this thing doing? Okay. It's not there. Come on.
No.
Wait. Well, there's one of them. Not the one I wanted just yet, but that'll do. No, it didn't work. Ah! Might have to do this the fun way.
Ooh, the fun way. I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to log out, log back in. See if that works.
Turn
If
it
we
off,
lose
turn it
the
on again.
Yep, if we lose the initiative word, we'll just re-roll. Considering you basically made everything flee anyway, a new initiative order isn't such a bad thing anyway.
I wouldn't mind. I'm lost.
Poor sharks. Just nope. Away with you. I said away. Oh, now I want to watch that movie again. One of the best animated movies ever made. Flight of Dragons. I've shown Chris see it. It's from the 80s. It's the Rankin and Bass, the same guys who did the animated Hobbit.
Well, that already gets me excited.
Yeah, okay, so
It's a fun one.
Without going into spoilers, because it is one of my favorites and it should just be watched if you can find a copy. There's the three magic brothers who each have their own domains, and magic is waning because humans are trained to logic instead of magic. And so they ask antiquity what should be done, and some things need to be done, blah blah blah, and they end up summoning a schoolboy, well, college kid from the 80s to be their champion. And he's like uber geek because he was studying science in college, but he's obsessed with fantasy and dragons and stuff. And so there's a whole scene where the dragon is explaining to this school kid how dragons fly, and it's actual like scientific principles and stuff. And the other characters are so much fun. Like one of the coolest knights ever in all of fantasy, and he is like one of the biggest badass moments ever.
Nice.
But I'm not telling you what, because again, I love that movie and it should be enjoyed without spoilers. Okay, I'm back in. Let's see if it'll let me drop in the creatures you fought, because you fought these guys before, if you remember, when you first found the other one. Okay, that might have worked. Did it work? It worked! Huzzah!
Oh, I know.
Okay, so there's the warrior types, and then the leader one who can summon more if you let him. So there are 4 of the normal kind, and the one by Finea is the leader.
Oh boy.
Which you can tell because, again, you fought these dudes before. Okay. So, red, blue, green, launch pad, no, orange, purple. Yeah, Alex loves DuckTales. It's very, very nice to see.
You put purple on Enya.
I
Wait,
did put purple on Enya.
Why? Oh,
She's possessed. No.
I'm like, wait, what's going on here?
I did actually do that one time. It was absolutely hilarious. But by the end of the fight, because the ghost kept possessing people in turn, by the end of the fight, the party had knocked all of themselves out.
Oh, geez.
Trying to stop the
Sounds like
ghost.
an episode of Supernatural.
I will take your word for that. I only watched, I think, the first season or so.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Of course, I remember correctly. When did that show? Oh no, that was after. Okay, I had just come back from Mexico when that show premiered. All right. Anyway, so yellow is the leader, and I'm gonna roll. Actually, we will be kind. Everyone, re-roll initiative.
Seriously.
Well, I gave you the opportunity to roll better. If you didn't take it, that's hardly my fault.
Well, at least Emma did a little better.
Okay. The commander is going to roll his initiative.
Which is pretty impressive
then-
considering she's a puppy wearing a cloak.
I really want that art. I wish I can draw, because I would totally draw
Okay.
that.
Wait, what? It's doing weird stuff again.
I was gonna say, like, it's not in any kind of order.
Well, oh, there it is. That's weird. Okay, so there should be.
Still last.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bad guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bad guys. Okay. All right, so Betty has what you came for, and the weird ghostly spirits have come to stop you, presumably. And up first, hey, it's Oceanus' turn. So,
Send the
He's
tank in
surrounded.
first.
Yep. And you do know which one is the toughest. So what is Oceanus going to do, Finea?
Oceanus. What is he gonna do? I think.
Oh, and don't forget, because the characters know this very well. and it's easy to forget. Fire's a bad idea.
Well, yes. So I'm looking at Ray of Frost.
Yeah, he doesn't have as many big, flashy, damaging spells.
No, not really. I mean, there's Lightning Bolt, but...
Yeah, I'd have to line up a little better for that one.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do Ray of Frost on the green dude. Or no, wait, orange dude. I didn't realize he was so close. Okay.
Let's see your attack roll.
Right, Ray of Frost.
That's a definite hit. 6 points of damage, and he is slowed.
Good.
Where's the snail? There's the snail. Little snail mark. Okay, it's the commander's turn. He is going to do blah blah blah. I'm not gonna do that one yet. Okay, he's going to go for his longsword. Move up to Finea and use his longsword twice. Snicker snack, snicker snack. Luckily not axe the Vorpal blade. That would be very bad. He misses both times.
Good.
He's a little surprised at how well you're moving underwater. That's the best you can
This is
test.
not our first rodeo underwater. So.
Well, certainly not Finea's.
Yeah.
And it's your turn now, Finea.
Okay. Well, just for that,
I think I know what you're gonna do.
do you?
Probably.
Sacred Flame.
Oh, I think we're gonna do Channel Divinity again and do Turn Undead.
Oh. Well,
Next turn.
I don't want to waste them.
Fair enough. Yeah, I totally failed. 8 points of radiant damage. Okay. Well, it's time for Blackwater Betty to stab a man.
Mm-hmm.
Blackwater Betty, stab a man.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, okay. So where are you? You're inside, so you
Yeah.
can't really see. You can see blue and red.
Yeah.
But not orange, green, or the leader.
Yeah.
Well, maybe a little bit of orange, not enough to get a good hit on him.
Yeah. No. I'm
Unfortunately, no sneak attack right now.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go against eeny, meeny, miny, blue.
All right. Okay, 14 damage to blue. As your blade goes clean through it and appears back in your hand. All right, well, it's Green's turn first. He's going to go for Oceanus. 2 sword attacks. Okay.
Oof.
Well, the first one's going to hit no matter what. The second's going to miss no matter what. So, 5 points of damage. That doesn't do much. Alright, now it's Blue's turn. He's going to move up to Betty. Same thing, 2 sword attacks. Well, the 21's going to hit. But the 11 is certainly not. So you lose some of your temporary hit points from a near miss. Ember's turn.
Ember is going to swim up and take a bite out of the leader. If I can pull up the sheet.
Okay. Alright, that will definitely hit. It'll only do half damage, though.
Okay.
Because, not magic.
Yeah.
Although, I just had a loopy thought.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if there are any dentists that specialize in animals.
Ooh. Magic teeth.
Or silver teeth.
Ooh.
Silver works against a lot of things.
Someone call Garth. Which is only going to be funny to the Supernatural fans.
Yeah. Yeah, adamantine works on things like constructs. Silver works on a lot of demons and like werewolves and stuff. But you still hit, and I still have to roll to see if I get knocked prone, which seems a little silly. But, I guess he's just corporeal enough, but I made my save.
Oh.
Okay, it's Red's turn.
So how
Also going for Betty, because Betty has the box. They do not want the box found. Why? You don't know.
Don't know, don't care.
Okay, whoa, that's too many. Okay, 19 and 20. Those will both hit you. Okay, 5 and... Really? They have rolled minimum damage. Okay, what? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times in a row, they roll the minimum damage.
Oof.
So you take 10 points of damage. So your temporaries are gone. But here's the crazy thing. It's not a glitch, because that last one that I rolled by mistake, 6 points of damage. So that was just dumb luck. 5 times in a row, minimum damage. Okay, it's Orange's turn. Also going for Oceanus. Okay, so there you go. 6 damage that time. So it okay, well, 6 points of damage to Oceanus. He's still doing just fine. Okay. Now here's where it gets funny. 2, 3, 4, 5. The Wraith from before comes back.
Oh, hello.
And attacks the first thing you can see, which is Red.
Nice.
Because just because they're all undead doesn't mean they're on the same side. And Red was the closest thing. Alright, I do need to check though. Okay, resistance to necrotic. So it doesn't take all the damage. And that's not going to matter. Okay. So, by happenstance, the Wraith is on your side for the moment. It'll be back for you next. Enya!
This should work in Enya's favor because doesn't her new toy really hate the undead?
Oh, yeah, so does Betty's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a running theme that they really hate the undead. And the undead apparently hate them.
So no love lost.
Mhm.
Well, right.
Aim at the leader dude.
Okay, yellow. Definitely hit. 21 points of damage. Solid hit. Let's see. 3d8 plus 6 plus 3. Alright. And let's see. You can't attack twice. Okay, no. I've been thinking remember for a bit. That's where it gets confusing for me, because some bards get multi-attack, and some rangers do, but not all. And not you.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever had multi-attack.
You don't get multi-attack, you get, your wolf.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Oceanus' turn again.
Okay.
And he's surrounded.
Indeed he
Actually
is.
taking a couple hits.
Oh, shoot. What am I going to do? Because all the spells that I could use that would hit 2, they're fire spells, which is not really going to help.
Yeah, I probably should have thought of that. You knew you were coming on water. You did have time to swap out a few of his spells. So let's take a look. So, Mel's miniature meteors, he wouldn't have had prepared. Fireball, he wouldn't have prepared.
I can do magic missile.
Yes. And you can pick 2 other spells from what he knows to have prepared for this case. Not that he has particular many magic weapons. Okay, Dragon's Breath would be one. And Shatter. Okay. There you go. That's what he would have swapped out for fighting underwater.
Okay. All right, I'll just do magic missile.
Okay.
And
What level?
1.
Okay, so 4 attacks. No, 3 attacks?
3.
3 attacks. 3, sir, 3.
Yes.
Okay, who are you targeting?
So 2 go to orange, 1 goes to green.
Okay. All right, it's the commander's turn. And he's got the... He is going to go into a frenzy. He's going to attack you 3 times.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see. All right, the first attack will miss. Second and third will hit. And it does a little bit extra damage. No, not... Yes, 28 extra damage. No. 6 extra damage. So you take a total of 23 points of damage from 2 hits. 23, take away 8 is going to be 15. 15 points of damage after your temporaries are gone. Now, for the next round, it's easier to hit the commander because he's being reckless. Okay, Finea, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. I guess I'll try turn undead.
All right, here's the leader's roll. Well, snap. A 2 and a 4. He has advantage. Doesn't do him any good.
I was like,
he has advantage.
That doesn't seem like it's gonna help much.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, only 4 of them? Okay. So, red fails, blue fails, green saved, and orange saved because he has advantage. So, turned, and turned, and turned. So red, blue, and yellow are turned. They will flee until hit. How long does that last? 1 minute. Well, that might make this fight really interesting again. All right, Betty, you're up. So the 2 next to you look afraid and look like they're going to flee.
Yeah.
You've been around Finale long enough to realize what happened.
Yeah. So I don't want to hit either
wait,
of them.
I got to roll one more. I forgot about the other wraith. He failed too. Brilliant. That's brilliant. Okay. So you can tell Orange is still fine, and you can see him okay now from where he's standing. So he moved up to Oceanus. And you can target him just fine.
Yep.
So
That's
sneak
what
attack.
We're gonna do.
Sneak attack.
Eeny, meeny, miny,
Orange.
orange.
Okay. Well, that's 25 points of damage. He's not looking so ghostly anymore. All right. Green is not frightened or turned, so he's going to attack Oceanus. And Oceanus is going to have to cast Shield, which will actually heal his shield a little bit and block the attack. Okay. Blue is going to book it. Let's see, does he have to use his dash or just move? Blah, 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 blah. Dash action. Okay. Its speed is 30 feet. So it's going to move 60 feet away. That's quite a ways to go. Yeah, this might end the fight to a certain extent. Ember's up. Now, Ember isn't really smart enough to know not to attack yellow, but it is smart enough to follow orders.
Yeah, so Enya is tell Ember to stop attacking yellow and attack. She can reach green, correct?
Yeah, she can reach green. Or orange. Orange is more hurt, but they're both Either way.
Chocolate orange.
Okay.
Good call.
All right. With advantage, that hits, and will actually kill it, even with the half damage. All right. It's Red's turn. Red's going to move 60 feet away. Zoop.
Bye.
Wraith's turn. Wraith is going to move 60 feet away.
I just realized if the Wraith saved it, he could have messed it up for us.
Yes, he could have.
He could have attacked one of the other guys. And...
Yep, he could have, but he failed his save too. All right, Enya, you're up.
All right, I'm going to aim at green.
That's a definite hit. That really hurt. Okay. Oceanus is up.
Okay. Try well, no, I'm out of spell slots.
Are you?
It says 0 on my second level.
Yeah, second level he used to cast Dark Vision. But you should have everything else.
Oh. Yes, I forgot to put it back up. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do Dragon's Breath at level 3.
Okay. I'll give you 4d6 on a dex save. Dex save from the Wraith. I'll take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
I matched. Alright, the commander is going to leave now. His speed is also 30 feet, so he is going to move 60 feet in a different direction, which is not helpful for me. Alas. Okay. Finea, you're up. There's only one target who hasn't fled.
Right, I'm gonna Sacred Flame it.
Well, that save he made.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Betty, it's your turn. You're gonna have to move to see green.
Yeah.
Probably like next to Oceanus, pretty much. Not that way.
Well.
That's all blocked in. Yeah, right there. You can see him just fine.
Okay.
And he's dead. Okay, so here's the question. The remaining combatants are going to keep running for the next 9 rounds. You have what you came for, although there could be other things down here. Although they've been down here decades, so they're probably mostly ruined. So what are you going to do? You have 9 rounds to do something.
Who's hit?
Not really anyone. I mean...
Yeah.
Betty barely.
Actually, yeah, like 7 points on Betty and like 15 on Finea. But the question is, are you going to stay? Are you going to leave?
I mean, Like, my curiosity wants to see what else is there, but...
Yeah, I've already used both my turn undeads, and it seems like there's a lot of undead around here.
Yeah, I don't want to encourage any more to pop up.
This was a ship we were looking for, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we got what we came for. Let's go up and see what it is, because I want to know what it is.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
Like...
So 9 rounds. Figure you can go 60 feet around. Okay. I think you guys are close enough to shore. Oh, my connection just went wonky. Can you still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you guys are close enough to shore that in the time you have, you could actually make it to the surface. So you're able to get to your ship. At which point you would need to order your buddies to be on the lookout for potential incoming spirits, and at that point the massed firepower would make short work of them.
Mm-hmm.
So you were able to get back to your ship safely. My monsters did basically diddly squat. That's okay. All right, so here is what you find. Well, first, go ahead and give me checks to open it, because it's locked and stuff.
What kind of check?
Well, that's up to you. Do you want to just pick the lock and open it? Do you want to check for traps? What do you want to do?
Oh, we should probably check it for traps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's-
agree.
I don't
All
want
right,
to.
well-
I don't want to get electrocuted again.
All right, well.
Yeah, that would not be fun.
In that case, go ahead and give me a perception check first. Oh yeah, looks fine.
No.
Looks fine.
Alrighty
Okay.
So,
You already knew it's locked, so go ahead and give me
thieves'
a
tools.
Thieves' Tools check. Okay, you picked the lock. No problem.
What's in the box? What's in the box? Who
Well-
is it for? Who is it for?
As you open the box, a little burst of gas comes out.
Of
from the
course.
trap you had missed. Since I presume you're all crowding around it, excitedly wondering what's in the box, I want everybody to make a Constitution save.
Oh, goody.
Except for Amber. Because Amber doesn't care. Oh no. Well, Betty
Because
falls
I'm
over
closest, because I'm the one picking the lock.
Yep.
Probably yes.
Okay. And,
Damn curiosity. I'm like a freaking cat.
that's weird. I was asking if I wanted to turn Leia into a Sword Wraith commander. I'm like, no. Okay, well, so... Oh, which is for Oceanus? I see 2 rolls, Chrissy.
Oh, first one's Finea and the second one's...
Okay,
Oceanus.
so...
I thought it told you which one.
It doesn't actually tell me, no.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so let me look at the totals there. Okay, so Enya and Leia are left standing, and the rest of you fall over unconscious.
Guys, you okay?
Well, luckily,
am so.
one of the healers is still standing, and so she's able to cast some healing spells and get you guys back awake. And otherwise, it seems you're fine. Okay, so unfortunately, you didn't all fall asleep because that would have been hilarious. All right, but now that the trap's gone off, the lock's picked, you open it up. Inside, you find a rod of pure white. It doesn't look like it's made of material you can identify offhand. And there are, let's see. Well, actually, it would be an Aquan, wouldn't it? There is a holy script written on it. Finea can read it, but she can't quite tell what deity it is dedicated to. But it's definitely a holy instrument. So now what do you do?
Well, it's got to go to somebody.
Well,
Who wants it?
Well,
I already got a toy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
it looks to be more clericaline, so that would
Okay.
be
Yeah.
It's a Finea thing.
yeah.
congratulations.
Call it fate.
Toy.
It's
Call
a
it DM
rod.
Fiat.
Okay.
Hey, alabaster rod.
Woot.
Okay. Dex.
It doesn't have a fancy name like ours.
That is its name, the Alabaster Rod.
Well, it's not exciting.
Well, you know.
It's not like Netherfoe.
All right, so let's see. So after studying it for a while, here's what it does. It counts as a +3 weapon. It's finesse, so you can use it with your dexterity. It does 2d6 damage instead of 1d6. It also improves your spell attacks by 3.
Nice.
Okay, I gotta figure out how to adjust that. Let's see. Oh, here we go. 3. No, not 30.
That'd be really impressive.
Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. So in this case, it makes your spell attacks, +10 to hit, and a DC of 18. What else does it do? It makes you immune to charm and frighten. No, that's the one. There we go. Okay. Let's just add a doodad here. So it counts as a wand. All right. It makes you immune to charm and frighten. You add your wisdom modifier to your heals and to your cantrip damage, and it increases your wisdom by 2. So your save DC went from 15 to 19. And your attack roll is now +11. And let's see. And your heals, you add 5 to, and your cantrip damage, you also add 5 to. And that's pretty much it. So, yeah, some awesome stuff in there. And it, of course, will speak to you and, give you its name. And it's a very windy, airy voice. Almost like a naiad, you would say.
Okay.
Let me fix a sacred flame. Now does 2d8 plus 5 damage.
Whoa, really?
Yep, healing word now does more damage.
More healing, you mean?
Yes. So let's see. Yeah, so your heavy crossbow is +8, d10 +5. Sacred Flame is now DC 19, 2d8 +5. Alright. I think we got... Why is Cure Wounds on there twice? No, whatever. Okay. Word. Crossbow prayer healing. Okay, I think I got your sheet updated there. Okay. Now, interestingly, once you had the 3 of them there, they kind of all react in your hands, start pointing in direction. So the 3 of them kind of triangulates, and you get the distinct feeling that it was no accident that the ship was headed this way. There's something on the island that you are meant to find. Although we might hold off there for next week. Don't know. Especially since we're short a person.
Yeah. I don't want Holly to miss out on all the fun.
Yeah.
Considering our battles tonight didn't take a whole lot of time, she didn't really miss out on a whole
No. Well, and the next item up would be hers anyway.
Yeah.
Ah. Definitely don't want to miss that.
No, definitely not.
Yep.
Not.
Okay. Well, I've got Chrissy's sheet updated.
Sweet.
No levels up for tonight because nothing else. You barely fought anything. Now, you still get credit for fighting them because making the enemies flee and then just leaving is a perfectly valid tactic.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, once we switch to a more 2nd edition based game, fighting to the death is going to be much less common. because I don't know if you have any chance to look through the book yet, but one of the big things it has is what's called morale rules. So I'll talk about that for a little bit before we wrap up, just because it's nice and quick. So let me get to the right page here in this fairly short book. So basically, morale, it's how willing they are to stay and fight, and what their base number will vary on what you're fighting. I mean, obviously, a bunch of thugs will be more willing to cut and run than some robots would, and creatures, when they first get hit, when they get taken down below half hit points, when they get below a third hit points, and so on, they'll make a roll to see how, what the morale is, and if they fail, they might just straight up flee. And so the idea isn't to kill everybody; it's to complete your goal, which usually will be make them flee or get what you need and flee yourself. And another thing, of course, is that in 5th edition, we're encouraged to keep the battles balanced. In 2nd edition, you could be level 1 and run into a dragon. And the idea being, the point then would be just run. You don't have to stay and fight. Let's see. Oh, yeah, and a group will make a morale check when they lose their first person, when they lose half their people or more, or when they lose 2/3 or more. It also applies to any henchmen you have. So, something to keep in mind for later. But we will wrap it up there tonight. You got your new shiny. Mm-hmm. And you managed to make all the monsters flee pretty much without much of a fight at all.
Yep.
And sure, you'll probably run into those wraiths again, but they're undead. They don't really die, so...
Yeah.
Fucking for now is plenty
We just
good.
kind of have to scoot them over somewhere else.
Pretty much.
To be continued. Until next time, stay safe, adventurers.
You have been listening to the Five-ish Fangirls podcast. You can find more episodes and information at thefivishfangirls.com. Any and all books, movies, games, and any other forms of media mentioned are owned and operated by the respective copyright holders. No copyright infringement is intended or implied. If you wish to support the show, the easiest way is to leave us a rating and review. More ratings and reviews will make it easier for others to find the show. If you wish to support us monetarily, you can do so at patreon.com/5ishfangirlspodcast. All money goes towards fees and equipment to keep the show going. For official Five-ish Fangirls merchandise, visit redbubble.com/people/5ishfangirls. We love hearing from our listeners and encourage feedback. You can email us at fiveishfangirls@gmail.com. You can also like and follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/5ishfangirls. Thank you so much for listening, and may the squee be with you.